Is it still a solo dungeon if you guys are watching me? I think it would still count as a solo dungeon. It's a live podcast, which I suppose is just a podcast. If you watch the action from the corner, are you taking part in it? Visa, you have to watch this stream. You need to clip it. Visa, you're also responsible for the guild overfilling, by the way. You know when you put the video up titled Why I Quit WoW, which you have to know is one hell of an inflammatory title. That was the video in which I advertised the Albion Online Guild, and because of that, we've got 120 applications to an already full guild. You knew exactly what you were doing. And I appreciate that, because the Albion Online people contacted me and said, hey, we appreciate the fact that you just put a really successful clip up advertising the Crucible event. That was clickbait to its, to its nth degree. That was perfect. That was an absolute masterclass in clickbait. I mean, you quit for a day. Don't do this, Visa. Don't. You're better than this. You have to be the better man of us. Technically, you're correct. The best kind of correct. Is there such a thing as ethical clickbait? Like, clickbait is... People don't get the difference. Clickbait is valuing the click more than the viewer's time once they have gone onto the content. Therefore, the most important thing is to get the click, and what you give them afterwards is completely irrelevant. Emotional titling is getting them to click because you are setting up a certain question or a certain vibe or a certain feeling that resonates with them emotionally, and then answering that question. Clickbait, the intention of the content stops after the click. Emotional titling, the intention of the content is to sate the curiosity, is to satisfy the user after they have clicked. Emotional titling is fine because it sets up a question and then answers it. Clickbait sets up a question and then doesn't care what happens afterwards. That's the main difference. So no, it wasn't clickbait. So Visa also uses A/B titling, which is way better. Now, A/B titling, or A/B testing, for those of you unaware, is where you give the system two possibilities, such as 2 thumbnails for a video or 2 titles for a video. And what the system does is it shows different people a random selection of title A, title B, thumbnail A, thumbnail B, and then you get to see the click-through rate of which thumbnail worked the best, which title works the best. So when people say, oh, whenever I see a video titled like this or a thumbnail like this, I specifically don't click on it. Okay? That's fine for you to say that, but statistically you would be the anomaly because more people do. We're just going off numbers here. People often feel a desire, almost a need, to tell you when they don't do something, because they want to prove to you that they are better than the unwashed masses. They are better than the plebs who are going to click on the emotionally titled video, and yet actually statistics say that you do click on this, if anything more. Yeah, people very much do feel the need, the strong desire to tell you exactly what they do or don't do in relation to what you're trying to get them to do. Does the A/B start weight based on more it's random? It starts off random. It starts off completely random. That's kind of the point. Is that why the YouTube thumbnails seem to change? Yeah, so Mr. Beast famously has about 50 different thumbnails for his videos, and he will cycle through them as soon as one of them starts to fall off in popularity. It's an entire process. Ultimately, getting somebody to click on a video. If somebody clicks, I look at it this way. The thumbnail makes you read the title. The title makes you click the video. The first 5 seconds of the video decides whether you want to watch the next 5 seconds. The following 5 seconds keeps you around for the next. The following keeps you around for the next. It is a process. And if you are not going through the process every 5 seconds, somebody is going to click away. Now, it is unfortunately a business, and therefore must be treated as a business. You always wonder why you see different titles and thumbnails, because if you aren't clicking on one, you might click on the other. It's exactly what it is, genuinely. If you aren't clicking on one title, you might be clicking on the other.